Hey there, all you amazing nurses. We work crazy hours, deal with, let's just say, interesting bodily fluids, and somehow manage to keep smiling. But let's be real. Sometimes our finances look like they need a crash cart. We're rock stars in scrubs, but financing? That's a whole other story. You're staring at your bank account after a 12-hour shift, wondering where your hard-earned money went. Did I really need that fifth cup of coffee? Was that new stethoscope cover really essential? It's about making small, manageable changes that add up to big results over time. You might be thinking, Nurse Financia, you're hilarious, but what do you know about nursing finances? And you'd be right to wonder. One of the simplest yet most effective financial strategies I've come across is the 50-30-20 rule. It's like a magic formula for budgeting, turning your paycheck into a well-organized plan for spending, saving, and even having some fun. The 50-30-20 rule isn't about depriving yourself. It's about giving yourself permission to spend guilt-free on the things you love, while also building a secure financial future. Just like we take vital signs to assess a patient's health, it's crucial to regularly check the pulse of our finances. Ignoring them won't make them magically disappear. Achieving financial wellness doesn't require a medical degree or a complicated financial strategy. It's about understanding your relationship with money, identifying your financial goals, and creating a plan to achieve them. Think of it like creating a treatment plan for your finances, with you as the empowered head nurse in charge. So, are you ready to give your finances a much-needed checkup? Let's get started. All right, nurses, let's gather around for a quick huddle. Imagine this. You wouldn't administer medication without first checking the dosage, right? The same goes for your finances. Before diving into the 50-30-20 rule, we need to do a quick assessment of your current financial health. Think of this as our financial triage. Where's your money going? Are you drowning in debt? Student loans, anyone? Do you have a savings plan, or are you living paycheck to paycheck? Some of us might be fresh out of nursing school, still paying off loans and building our careers. The 50-30-20 rule is like a flexible framework that you can adjust based on your individual needs and goals. Now you might be wondering, where on earth did this 50-30-20 rule come from? Did some financial guru just pull these numbers out of a hat? Well, not exactly. This rule wasn't conjured up by a bunch of Wall Street suits in fancy suits. It actually comes from Senator Elizabeth Warren, a former Harvard law professor who knows a thing or two about finances. The 50-30-20 rule has gained immense popularity over the years, helping countless individuals and families gain control of their finances. Okay, enough with the history lesson. Let's break down this 50-30-20 code, shall we? Imagine your paycheck as a delicious pizza. This rule helps you divide that pizza into 3 main slices, hence the 50-30-20 rule. 50% on expenses, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings. 50% needs. This is the biggest slice, representing your essential expenses. We're talking rent or mortgage payments, groceries, utilities, transportation, and those pesky student loan bills. 30% wants. This is the fun slice. This is where you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor, guilt-free. Think dinners out with friends, that new pair of shoes you've been eyeing, concert tickets, vacations, or even just a fancy latte every now and then. 20%. Savings. This slice is all about building a secure future for yourself. And who wouldn't want a secure future when they are older and can't work or just don't want to work? Okay, let's break down this 50% needs category, shall we? Now, I'm no financial whiz, but I do know that you can't exactly tell your landlord, Sorry, rent's not in my budget this month. Gotta buy these fabulous new shoes instead. So what falls under this category? Well, for starters, there's housing. Then there's food. You gotta fuel those long shifts, right? This includes groceries, those emergency vending machine snacks, and the occasional much-deserved takeout meal. And let's not forget about transportation. Whether it's your trusty car, public transportation, or even those late-night Uber rides home after a particularly rough shift. And of course, we can't forget about those pesky bills. Utilities, phone bills, internet, and those student loans that seem to follow you around like a shadow. "30% wants. Because you deserve a little R&R and retail therapy. Now for the fun part, the 30% wants category. This is where you get to indulge a little and enjoy the fruits of your labor. After all, you work hard, you deserve to treat yourself. This is not about deprivation, my friends. It's about finding a healthy balance between responsible spending and enjoying life's little or big pleasures. Think of it as a prescription for happiness, written by Dr. Ellen. This 30% is about making time and space for the things that bring you joy and make you feel alive. "20% savings. Channel your inner squirrel. They're great savers." Okay, I know what you're thinking. Savings? Ellen, are you serious? With my student loans and the price of, well, everything these days? Trust me, I get it. Saving money can feel like an uphill battle, especially on a nurse's salary. But here's the thing. Even small, consistent savings can add up over time. This 20% isn't just about squirreling away every penny you earn. It's about building a safety net for yourself, so you're prepared for whatever life throws your way. Start by setting small, achievable goals. Maybe it's saving a few $100s for an emergency fund, then gradually building it up to cover 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. Finding your balance. It's not a one-size-fits-all scrub situation. Now here's the thing about the 50-30-20 rule. It's a guideline, not a straitjacket. Just like those comfy scrubs come in different sizes and styles, this rule can be adjusted to fit your individual needs and circumstances. Maybe you're a new grad who's still drowning in student loan debt. In that case, you might need to allocate a bit more to your needs category, even if it means temporarily scaling back on your wants or savings goals. The key is to find a balance that works for you, your lifestyle, and your financial goals. Okay, nurses, let's get real for a minute. We see it all in the hospital, from broken bones to broken spirits. But sometimes, the toughest cases are the ones we face in our own lives, especially when it comes to our finances. Many nurses struggle with student loan debt, especially those who pursued advanced degrees. Those loans can feel like a heavy weight around our necks, making it tough to breathe, let alone save for a down payment on a house or plan for a comfortable retirement. And let's not forget about those irregular schedules. Shift work can wreak havoc on our sleep schedules, our social lives, and yes, even our finances. It's tough to stick to a budget when you're working nights, weekends, and holidays, constantly tempted by those late-night takeout menus and online shopping sprees. But don't despair. Just like we have protocols for dealing with medical emergencies, the 50-30-20 rule can be our trusty sidekick in tackling these financial pain points. Remember that 50% chunk for needs? This is where we can get strategic about managing those essential expenses. Maybe it's downsizing to a smaller apartment, negotiating a better rate on your car insurance, or finding creative ways to save on groceries. Hello, meal prepping. Every little bit counts. And that 30% for wants? This doesn't have to be a no-fun zone. It's about being mindful about our spending and prioritizing the things that truly bring us joy. And that 20% for savings? This is where we build our financial resilience. our armor against those unexpected life events. Now let's address the elephant in the room, that nagging voice in your head that says, "I'm just a nurse. I don't make enough money to save." First of all, stop that. You are amazing, and you deserve financial security just like anyone else. Sure, nurses aren't exactly rolling in dough, unless you count the Play-Doh kind we sometimes find stuck to our scrubs. But here's the thing. It's not about how much you earn. It's about how you manage what you have. The 50-30-20 rule is like a financial GPS, guiding you towards your destination, no matter your starting point. Small changes, big impact. You got this. The good news is that even small changes to your spending habits can make a big difference over time. Just like those tiny adjustments we make to a patient's medication dosage can have a profound impact on their health. Small tweaks to your budget can lead to big financial wins. Maybe it's packing your lunch a few times a week instead of hitting the hospital cafeteria. Every dollar you save is a dollar you can put towards your financial goals, whether it's paying down debt, building an emergency fund, or finally booking that dream vacation. Financial hacks for nurses. Saving money in style. Scrubs optional. All right, nurses, let's talk about saving money. Between student loans and coffee, there's nothing left to save, right? But there are ways to pinch pennies without sacrificing your sanity. Embrace the power of discounts. Use those hospital employee discounts. Time to dust them off. Many retailers offer discounts for healthcare workers. Every little bit helps. And about those student loans. Many loan providers offer discounts for automatic payments or public service. Check if you qualify for these programs. Even a small interest rate reduction can save you thousands. Another tip: become a master of meal prepping. Hospital cafeteria lunches can drain your bank account. Prep meals on your day off and watch your savings grow. Investing 101. Growing your money while you grow your career. Saving money is great, but to build wealth, you need to put your money to work. That's where investing comes in. Investing can seem intimidating, but it's not as complicated as it seems. There are tons of resources available, from online courses to financial advisors. Start small and gradually increase your investments. One option is a low-cost index fund, which tracks a market index. It's a low-risk way to diversify and potentially earn higher returns. Many platforms allow you to start with as little as $5. Side hustle superstar, turning your passions into profits, and maybe even a pay raise. Okay, nurses, let's be real. Sometimes our paychecks just don't stretch far enough. What if you could turn your passions into profits? That's right. I'm talking about side hustles. Tons of side hustle opportunities align with your nursing skills. Consider freelance medical writing or editing. Health coaching or online tutoring might be your calling. Are you a creative soul? Etsy is your oyster. Side hustles let you be your own boss and set your own hours. Plus, your side hustle might even blossom into a full-time gig someday. Charting your course. Navigating your finances like a pro. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground, haven't we? We've laughed, we've learned, and hopefully, we've all gained a little more confidence in our ability to manage our money, like the rock star nurses we are. Remember that feeling when you ace a difficult exam or successfully start an IV on a particularly challenging patient? It's that same sense of accomplishment and empowerment we're aiming for with our finances. The 50-30-20 rule is like a compass, guiding us towards financial well-being. It's not about deprivation or strict rules. It's about making conscious choices with our money so we can live our best lives, both now and in the future. Just like we wouldn't diagnose a patient without first gathering all the information, managing our finances requires a holistic approach. It's about understanding our income, our expenses, and yes, even our spending triggers. Those late-night online shopping sprees, anyone? Financial wellness. The best medicine for a happy, healthy life. Remember, financial wellness is an ongoing journey, not a destination. There will be bumps in the road, unexpected detours, and maybe even the occasional financial code blue. But with the right tools and mindset, we can navigate these challenges and come out stronger on the other side. Just like we advocate for our patients' health and well-being, it's time to become our own best financial advocates. Let's educate ourselves, seek support when we need it, and celebrate our successes along the way. Remember, you are capable, you are worthy, and you deserve financial security. Now go out there and make it happen. And if you ever need a cheerleader in your corner, you know where to find me. Nurse Financia. On YouTube, that's where it's at. Keep on saving and laughing. My amazing nurse financiers. By the way, why are you not subscribing? Why are you not subscribed? Nurses. I know you are watching. Please subscribe and share. It helps the YouTube algorithm to put this content in front of more nurses like you. Let's grow this nurse to financial wealth community. And as I always say, let's stay financially informed. This is Nurse Financia clocking out.